Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from our channel American Losses. Today, in today's video, we'll be highlighting American actors who have passed away in the last few days along with our notable figures from around the world. Before we begin, we kindly ask you to show your support by giving this video a like. It really helps us out and means a lot. Thank you so much. Now let's get started. Oscar-nominated actress Teri Garr, known for her unforgettable roles in films like Young Frankenstein, Tootsie, and Mr. Mom, has died at the age of 79. Her manager confirmed Garr passed away in Los Angeles after a long battle with multiple sclerosis (MS), a condition she was first diagnosed with over 2 decades ago. According to her manager Mark Jervitz, she publicly disclosed her misdiagnosis in 2002 during an interview with CNN, aiming to raise awareness for those affected by the disease. Reflecting on her initial diagnosis after years of unexplained symptoms, she shared, "I think everybody is scared when they hear something like that. There's not a lot of information out there about it." G's talent was apparent early on, fueled by her upbringing as the daughter of a Broadway performer and a rockette. She's studied dance throughout her youth, eventually making her way into Hollywood, where she began her career in background roles, including a small part in Elvis Presley's Viva Las Vegas. G's big break came her role as Inga in Mel Brooks' 1974 classic Young Frankenstein, where her comedic timing and charm cemented her status as a Hollywood favorite. Her career soared through the 1970s with notable appearances on popular shows like The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, The New Dick Van Show, and The Bob Newhart Show. In 1982's Tootsie, Garr starred as the struggling actress Sandy Lester, a role that won her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Reflecting on this nomination in her 2005 memoir Speed Bumps, Flooring It Through Hollywood, she wrote, "The Academy not only knew I existed, they thought I was good." Fellow actor Dustin Hoffman paid tribute to Garr, calling her brilliant and singular in all she did with a heart of gold. G's impact continued in 1983 with her role in Mr. Mom, where she played Caroline Butler, an advertising executive navigating a family role reversal with Michael Keaton's character Glynis Johns. The beloved British actress celebrated for her portrayal of Winfred Banks in Disney's 1964 classic Mary Poppins has passed away at the age of 100. Known for her distinct voice and vibrant on-screen presence, Johns' remarkable career spanned more than 6 decades, establishing her as an enduring figure in both film and theater. According to her manager Mitch Clem, she died peacefully of natural causes at an assisted living facility in Los Angeles. Glynis powered her way through life with intelligence, wit, and a love for performance, affecting millions of lives. CLM stated, "She set a very high bar on how to navigate this industry with grace, class, and truth. Her light shined brightly for 100 years." CLM added, "Her wit could stop you in your tracks, powered by a heart that loved deeply and purely." Today is a somber day for Hollywood as we mourn both Glynis and the golden age of Hollywood. She represented, born into a fourth-generation theatrical family. Johns' love for the stage was cultivated from infancy. She made her on-screen debut at just 13 in South Riding 1938 and went on to achieve 91 credits across film, television, and theater. Her talents earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress for the Sundowners 1960, a testament to her skill in bringing complex, authentic characters to life. In Mary Poppins, Johns captured hearts with her portrayal of Mrs. Banks, the spirited mother and suffragette. Initially, Johns believed she was cast in the title role of Mary Poppins, prompting Walt Disney to have the song Sister Suffragette written especially for her character, marking one of the film's most memorable musical moments. Beyond film, Johns also made significant tie-ins to theater, particularly on Broadway. Linda Obst, a pioneering figure in Hollywood, whose remarkable career set new standards and opened doors for countless women in the film industry. OBS, known for her intuitive storytelling and unyielding dedication to cinematic excellence, passed away at her Los Angeles home, surrounded by family at the age of 74. From blockbusters like Sleepless in Seattle and Interstellar to cult classics like Flashdance and The Fisher King, Obie's career was a testament to her vision, creativity, and indomitable spirit. She leaves behind a legacy not just as a producer but as a true trailblazer who pushed boundaries, challenged norms, and paved the way for women in film. Her son Ops spoke fondly of his mother, calling her a trailblazer and fierce advocate for women. In addition to her career achievements, he shared how she was an amazing mother, sister, and best friend. Obie's brother Rick Rosen, a prominent partner at WME, added that the family was immensely proud of her Ear and the role model she became, but even more so they cherished her as the heart of their family. Her love for family and friends paralleled her passion for cinema, grounding her in a life filled with warmth, resilience, and creativity. Her battles with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease (COPD), which she candidly discussed as a cautionary tale against smoking, added another layer to her courageous and open personality. OB's journey began in the publishing world before she ventured into film production, ultimately becoming a defining voice in Hollywood. She started as an editor for the New York Times Magazine and transitioned to the film industry with the help of influential mentors like Peter Guber, a notable producer at Casablanca Records and Filmworks. OB's tenacity and intuitive understanding of storytelling quickly garnered her a reputation as a champion for meaningful audience-centric films. David Soul, the beloved actor who brought life to Detective Kenneth "Hut" Hutchinson in the classic 1970s series Starry and Hutch, known for his striking presence on screen, charismatic smile, and diverse talents. David Soul's passing at the age of 80 leaves a profound void in the world of entertainment, in the hearts of fans around the globe. His wife Helen Snell, who shared the sad news, described him as a beloved husband, father, grandfather, and brother who passed away after a courageous fight. Dead by family. Through his enduring roles and immense creativity, Soul touched countless lives and forged a legacy that will be remembered for generations. David Soul was born in Chicago, originally dreaming of playing baseball for the Chicago White Sox. However, life had other plans, leading him toward the path of acting and music. He pursued a career as a singer in New York before moving to Los Angeles to break into acting. His early roles included appearances on iconic shows such as Star Trek, All in the Family, and Magnum Force, but it was his portrayal of Hutch and Starsky and Hutch that secured his place in television history. Airing from 1975 to 1979, the series made Soul and his co-star Paul Michael Glaser household beyond Starsky and Hutch. Soul continued to build a multifaceted career. He pursued roles in both acting and directing across television and film, eventually moving to London, where he found success on stage in London's West End. Among his notable theater credits was his role in Catch Me If You Can, showcasing his depth as an actor and proving that his talent extended beyond the screen. In 2004, Soul and Glaser made a special appearance in the film adaptation of Starsky and Hutch, where they reprised their roles and cameo appearances alongside Owen Wilson, Ben Stiller, and Vince Vaughn. Even after decades, the duo's bond remained strong, with Soul often sharing fond memories of his friendship with Glaser on social media. Maurice Hines, the celebrated tap dancer, Broadway icon, and brother of the late Gregory Hines, Maurice passed away at the age of 80, leaving behind a rich legacy in dance, theater, and entertainment that spanned over 6 decades. He died peacefully of natural causes at the Actor Fund home in Englewood, New Jersey, an assisted living facility where he had resided in recent years. A Tony-nominated performer, Morris's contributions to the arts were numerous and deeply influential, shaping American musical theater and dance with his distinctive style, elegance, and exuberant personality. Maurice was born and raised in Harlem, New York, and his introduction to the arts came early. He first gained national attention alongside his father, Maurice Sr., and his younger brother, Gregory, as part of the family act Hines and Dad. Together, the trio showcased their talents on stages across the country, including an unforgettable appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1963. Maurice and Greg, the Hines brothers, the Maurice Hines, bring them back in 1986. Maurice achieved critical acclaim and a Tony nomination for his performance in Uptown It's Hot, where he brought tap dancing to vibrant life with his innovative choreography and electric presence. His Broadway credits also include Bring Back Birdie and Hot Feet, the latter of which he choreographed, solidifying his status as a groundbreaking force in theater. Known for his ability to blend jazz, Latin, and traditional tap styles, Morris's work was marked by an elegant precision and a keen understanding of rhythm, honoring the art of tap while pushing its boundaries. His final role on Broadway was in Hot Feet, leaving audiences with a legacy of both joy and unmatched artistry. In film, Maurice shared the screen with Gregory and Francie Ford C's The Cotton Club, portraying feuding brothers Clay and Samman Williams in a jazz-filled depiction of Harlem's legendary nightclub. Jared Mustaf, former NBA player and first-round draft pick for the New York Knicks, known for his promising career in basketball. Mustaf was remembered as a skilled and versatile player, especially during his college years at the University of Maryland. His former coach, Gary W. Williams, expressed his sadness, calling Mustaf an important member of the Maryland basketball family. Maryland basketball This sentiment describing him as a forever Terp teammate and friend drafted 7th overall by the Knicks in the 1990 NBA draft. Mustaf played alongside legends like Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley, though he spent only one season in New York. His raw talent on the court caught the attention of many. He was soon traded to the Phoenix Suns, where he contributed to the team over the course of 3 seasons. Known for his strong presence and skill in the paint, Mustaf held a potential many thought could translate into a long-lasting career in the NBA. However, his career trajectory took a turn, and he eventually moved into international leagues where he continued to play before leaving professional basketball. Mustafa's legacy is complex and shadowed by a significant personal tragedy. In 1993, Mustaf became entangled in a high-profile legal controversy surrounding the tragic shooting death of Alia Hayes, a woman believed to be 3 months pregnant with his child. At the time, police named him an investigative lead, and although he was never formally charged, Mustaf became the subject of intense media scrutiny. Hayes' family filed a wrongful death lawsuit against him, which was later settled privately. Mustafa's cousin Lonnie Wooten was eventually convicted of Hayes' murder in 1996 and sentenced to life in prison. This chapter of Mustaf's career with Mustaf later telling Sports Illustrated that he felt blackballed by the league, calling the situation totally unfair. Sandra Reeves Phillips, a powerhouse in the worlds of theater, music, and film, who passed away at the age of 79. Reeves Phillips, renowned for her deep, soulful performances and her commitment to bringing iconic blues and jazz legends to life on stage, died at her home in Queens. Her journey spanning decades showcased a talent rooted in the traditions of blues, jazz, and R&B, cementing her place as a torchbearer of American music. History. Born in Mullins, South Carolina in 1944, Reeves Phillips grew up in a family marked by resilience and strength. Raised by her grandmother Matilda in a rural setting, Sandra spent her early years working long hours in the fields. Despite these humble beginnings, her talent shone early. At age 15, she relocated to New York City, where she began her ascent in the entertainment world. From Lock Club performances to her iconic portrayal of legendary singers, her early experiences in South Carolina informed the raw, genuine energy she brought to every stage and screen performance. One of Reeves Phillips' most celebrated productions, The Late Great Ladies of Blues and Jazz, remains a testament to her versatility and passion. This one-woman show highlighted her unique ability to channel the voices and spirits of Marinei, Bessie Smith, Ethel Waters, Billie Holiday, Dina Washington, and Mahalia Jackson. For over 20 years, she toured internationally with this performance, delivering an immersive experience that transported audiences to the golden eras of blues and jazz. She didn't just impersonate these figures, she embodied them, capturing their struggles, strengths, and iconic musicality. This performance alone defined her legacy as a gifted interpreter of the blues and jazz traditions, forever linking her to these airing women. Reeves Phillips' influence extended beyond the stage, as she also made her mark in film and television. Paul Morrissey, a maverick director and visionary of American underground cinema who passed away at 86. Morrissey's unique style and bold storytelling left an indelible mark on independent filmmaking, and his collaborations with pop art legend Andy Warhol played a crucial role in shaping the visual language of cult cinema. Morrissey died in Newark, New York's Lenox Hill Hospital following complications from pneumonia, leaving behind a legacy that continues to captivate and challenge audiences worldwide. Born in New York City in 1938, Morris's early life was marked by an insatiable curiosity about the arts. He graduated from Fordham University before briefly serving in the U.S. military, then dove head first into the creative chaos of New York's East Village in the 1960s. There he opened Exit Gallery, a haven for underground cinema where he showcased emerging talent like a young Brian De Palma. Morris's early films took root in this space, capturing the raw essence of the city's counter-cultural movement and paving the way for his future success. His films dared to address taboo subjects, challenging social norms with grit and authenticity that resonated deeply within the subculture. He embraced perhaps his most iconic works emerged from his collaboration with Warhol at the Factory, a period that produced groundbreaking films such as Flesh, Trash, and Heat. These movies featured actors who were as raw as the city streets, capturing the gritty lives of drug addicts, street hustlers, and outcasts in a way that was revolutionary. Morris's ability to humanize these unconventional characters set his work apart, creating stories that gave a voice to those on the margins. Films like Flesh for Frankenstein and Blood for Dracula, released under Warhol's banner but directed and Riven creatively by Morrissey cemented his reputation for blending horror and humor in ways that were both provocative and profoundly original. Bonjing Gma, the groundbreaking South African playwright producer and composer whose powerful works brought the realities of apartheid to the world stage, and Gma, known for his fearless storytelling and dynamic theatrical productions, tragically passed away at the age of 68 in a car accident while returning from a funeral in Lucy Kasiki, Eastern Cape. His contributions to theater and his advocacy for social justice have left an enduring legacy that will continue to resonate across generations. Njima is best remembered for Serafina, the 1988 musical that took Broadway by storm before being adapted into a hit film starring Whoopi Goldberg. Set in a party-era South Africa, Serafina follows a young student who inspires her classmates to stand up against racial segregation after her teacher is arrested. The story quickly gained international acclaim, earning Tony and Grammy nominations and reaching audiences worldwide as a powerful portrayal of resistance and hope under oppression. In 1992, the film version screened at the Cannes Film Festival, a mark of its artistic significance. Remarkably, Serafina returned to Cannes in 2023 as part of the Cannes Classics section, underscoring its timeless impact. Gemma's career was defined by his commitment to addressing social issues and challenging systems of oppression. In 1981, he co-created WOA Albert, a revolutionary political satire that imagines the second coming of Jesus Christ as a black man in apartheid South Africa. The production garnered over 20 international awards, bringing global attention to the injustices of apartheid and demonstrating Gemma's ability to blend creativity with activism. His work didn't just entertain, it inspired, educated, and called for change, making him a vital voice for South Africans and a powerful storyteller on the global stage. Tributes TOA have poured in from across the world. Era dancer, a remarkable adventurer and survivalist who gained national recognition on Naked and Afraid. Known for her adventurous spirit and resilience, Sarah tragically passed away at the age of 34 following a car accident in Kahala, Hawaii. The accident occurred on Sunday, October 20th, when the vehicle she was riding in lost control and struck a parked car. She was initially hospitalized in critical condition, but her injuries ultimately proved fatal. On October 22nd, today, we honor her vibrant life defined by a love of the ocean, exploration, and courage. Sarah's friends and family recall her as an inspiring figure whose positive energy filled the environment as her brother Jake Dancer shared, known to friends and fans alike as a modern-day pirate. Sarah's adventurous personality was reflected in her lifestyle. Living on a boat in Hawaii's Ku Basin allowed her to explore freely, and she often took to the seas as a captain, sharing her deep love for ocean life. A skilled scuba diver, boat captain, ND survivalist, she embraced every experience with infectious enthusiasm, inspiring those around her to live life to the fullest. A veteran contestant on Naked and Afraid, Sarah took on nature's fiercest challenges, competing not only on the show's regular season, but also on Naked and Afraid XL, where she demonstrated remarkable resilience. In South Africa, her friend and fellow survivalist Melissa Lau remembers Sarah as one of the most adventurous souls, not only for her survivalist prowess but also as a breast cancer survivor who bravely faced her diagnosis with positivity. Sarah's spirit and strength made her a fan favorite, and she was a beacon of encouragement to anyone struggling through their own challenges. Sarah's dedication to adventure wasn't just about the thrill of discovery, but was also a way of connecting with nature on a deep personal level. Christian Oliver, a talented German-born actor and producer whose life ended tragically at the age of 51 in a plane crash, known for his captivating performances and a passion for storytelling. Christian's recent project, the thriller Forever Hold Your Peace, marked his final contribution to the film industry. As we reflect on his career and the legacy he leaves behind, we remember a man whose artistry resonated with many and whose spirit touched the hearts of those who knew him. Christian's dedication to his craft was evident throughout his career, which included notably roles in films such as Valkyrie and The Babysitter's Club, as well as a memorable appearance in the acclaimed series Sense8. He was not only a talented actor but also a passionate producer, playing a pivotal role in bringing Forever Hold Your Peace to life just days before his tragic accident. Christian and his fellow producer Nick Lyon celebrated their final day of filming. Lyon shared a heartfelt tribute on Instagram, expressing gratitude for their collaborative efforts and honoring Christian as a remarkable colleague and friend. The news of Christian's passing sent shock waves through the entertainment community, with fellow cast members and friends expressing their grief and disbelief. Biling, a co-star, and Forever Hold Your Peace, shared her sorrow on social media, reflecting on their recent time together on set. She described Christian as a hardworking, gentle person and a brave actor, recalling the joy they shared while filming their scenes as romantic partners. Her heartfelt message emphasized the loss not just of a talented actor but of a beloved friend, and she mourned the loss of his two daughters who were also on the ill-fated flight. Christian's legacy is more than just his filmography. It encompasses the love and kindness he showed to those around him. His commitment to his craft, coupled with his warm spirit, made a lasting impact on everyone he worked with. Jerry Taylor and Emmy nominee Nate, producer, writer, director, and showrunner, who played a pivotal role in shaping the Star Trek franchise. Jerry passed away at the age of 86 due to natural causes, leaving behind a remarkable legacy. Has forever never changed the landscape of science fiction television. Her impact on the industry and her trailblazing spirit continued to inspire new generations of writers and creators. Born on June 30th, 1938 in Evansville, Indiana, Jerry Taylor exhibited a passion for storytelling from an early age. With a background in theater and a master's degree from Cal State Northridge, she made her way into television, where she crafted compelling narratives that focused on character relationships and human emotions. Before her legendary contributions to Star Trek, she worked on popular series such as NCY Me, Magnum P.I., and In the Heat of the Night, where her talent for character-driven storytelling shone through. It was during her tenure on Star Trek: The Next Generation that she truly made her mark, joining the writing team in 1990 and ascending to co-executive producer and ultimately showrunner during its final season. Taylor's creative vision was instrumental in developing Star Trek Voyager, which debuted in 1995 and featured the franchise's first female captain, Catherine Janeway, portrayed by Kate Mulgrew. This groundbreaking decision changed the face of the Star Trek universe and provided a powerful role model for viewers. Mulgrew has publicly credited Taylor for being a significant force in her life and career, describing her as elegant, erudite, and fiercely opinionated. Jerry's influence extended beyond her own projects. She nurtured young talent and left a lasting legacy through her mentorship of aspiring writers in a male-dominated industry. Throughout her career, Jerry Taylor was recognized for her exceptional contributions, earning an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Drama Series for Star Trek Voyager. Cindy Morgan, a beloved actress known for her roles in Caddyshack and Tron. Cindy passed away at 69, and her legacy in film and television leaves a mark on fans and fellow artists. Born in Chicago in 1954, Cindy began her career as a weather forecaster and DJ before stepping into acting. Her breakout role came in 1980 with Caddyshack, where she dazzled as Lacey Underall alongside Chevy Chase and Bill Murray. This iconic comedy became a classic, showcasing her comedic talent and on-screen charm. Cindy followed this success with a groundbreaking role in the 1982 sci-fi classic Tron, where she played Dr. Laura Baines, and her digital alter ego Yuri Tron explored the revolutionary world of computer-generated imagery, and Cindy's performance contributed to its cult status throughout the 1980s and 1990s. She continued to shine on television and shows like Bring Him Back Alive and Falcon Crest P. Roving. Her versatility as an actress, her ability to connect with audiences through diverse characters, made her a cherished figure in Hollywood. As news of her passing spread, tributes poured in from fellow actors and fans, recalling her kindness and dedication to her craft. Cindy Morgan's contributions to entertainment will continue to inspire future generations, reminding us of the power of storytelling. Join us in remembering Cindy Morgan and her remarkable work that entertained millions. Please subscribe to our channel for more tributes to the stars who shaped our cultural landscape. Thank you for being part of our community. Carol Croton Burnett, born on April 26, 1933 in San Antonio, Texas, is celebrated as one of the most influential comedians and actresses of her generation. Her journey to stardom was far from easy. Rooted in a childhood marked by hardship and resilience, growing up, Carol's family was plagued by financial insecurity and the struggles of her parents' alcoholism. Her father, Joseph Thomas Burnett, was a theater manager, a profession that, despite its allure, did not provide a stable income. Carol's mother, Anna Louise Burnett, worked in publicity at a film studio in Hollywood, often away from home and struggling with her own issues related to addiction. When her parents divorced in the late 1930s, Carol and her younger half-sister Chrissy moved in with their maternal grandmother, Mabel U. Dora Jones, a formidable figure in Carol's life who provided a sense of stability and encouraged Carol's growing interest in performance and storytelling. May's influence on Carol extended beyond just day-to-day care. She nurtured Carol's natural flair for performing, becoming her earliest and most supportive audience. They lived in a modest one-bedroom apartment on North Fairfax Avenue in Hollywood, a neighborhood far removed from the glamour associated with the area. Despite these circumstances, Carol's humor and creativity blossomed, inspired by the colorful personalities and often challenging situations around her. She would create characters, mimic voices, and find laughter amidst life's difficulties, a coping mechanism that later became a cornerstone of her comedy style. Carol attended Hollywood High School, where her talent for acting in comedy began to draw attention. Her performances in school plays were marked by an innate comedic timing and a gift for captivating audiences. Following high school, she enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles (UCLA), where she initially studied journalism but later shifted her focus to theater arts, finding her true calling. Carol's decision to switch majors proved pivotal. Her work in UCLA's theater department provided her with technical training and exposure to stagecraft, voice modulation, and character work. Her big break came when, still a college student, she performed a satirical song titled "I Made a Fool of Myself" over John Foster Dulles at a party, which caught the attention of a BBS executive. He was so impressed by her talent that he offered her a $300 loan on the condition that she would return it once she achieved success in her career. This loan allowed Carol to move to New York City and begin her career in entertainment. Soon she started landing roles on television, including a guest spot on The Gary Moore Show, where she quickly won over audiences with her humor and unique stage presence. In New York, Carol found herself immersed in an burgeoning comedy scene, meeting fellow performers and future collaborators who would shape her career. She gained her first taste of television fame on The Gary Moore Show, where her recurring sketches made her a household name. By 1959, her hilarious rendition of "I Made a Fool of Myself" over John Foster Dulles on the show turned into an iconic performance that helped solidify her reputation as a comedic force. Her work earned her the first of many Emmy awards recognizing her exceptional talent and versatility. Carol's dream of creating a variety show came to fruition with The Carol Burnett Show, which premiered on CBS in 1967. The concept was daring for the time, an hour-long comedy variety program hosted by a woman. The show featured comedy sketches, musical performances, and guest stars. Its success changed television, breaking new ground for female comedians and introducing the world to iconic characters like the dim-witted secretary Mrs. Wiggins, the hilariously mischievous Eunice, and the bumbling, soft-hearted Harvey Korman. This groundbreaking show ran for 11 seasons and won multiple Emmy Awards, earning a special place in television history. Burnett wit, along with her ability to tackle a range of emotions and sketches from slapstick to sentimentality, made her beloved by viewers of all ages. Beyond the comedy that defined her, Carol Burnett demonstrated a profound range of acting ability in serious and poignant roles too. This was evident in film appearances in Pete and Tilly 1972 and The Four Seasons 1981, as well as her Broadway performances, including a Tony-nominated turn in Once Upon a Mattress. Her versatility extended to dramatic roles that surprised audiences who had come to associate her only with comedy. She possessed the rare ability to move audiences to laughter and tears alike. Scoring her deep understanding of the human condition, a quality that gave her work a lasting impact. Her talent was recognized with numerous awards, including 6 Primetime Emmy Awards, 7 Golden Globe Awards, a Tony nomination, a Grammy, and countless other accolades. In 2005, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom for her contributions to the arts, followed by the prestigious Mark Twain Prize for American Humor in 2013, cementing her role as a comedy icon. In 2015, she received the Screen Actors Guild Lifetime Achievement Award, a tribute to her enduring influence and legacy in the entertainment world. Throughout her career, Carol has experienced health challenges and personal hardships, including struggles with addiction within her family and the challenges of aging. Over the years, she has become a symbol of resilience, dealing with each challenge with the same grace and humor that defined her public persona. Now in her 90s, her public appearances have diminished every time she steps out, as she did recently for a quiet Mother's Day celebration with her husband Brian Miller. Fans are reminded of her warmth and enduring charm in these recent appearances. She is Often seen supported by her husband, a testament to their bond and his supportive role in her life as she navigates her later years. Recent health rumors have raised concern among fans, especially given the spread of false reports online. One infamous rumor incorrectly claimed that she had passed away, sparking a wave of worry and misinformation. These reports were quickly debunked, but they guided the intense public interest in her well-being. Despite the natural challenges of aging, Carol remains a beloved figure, her humor and wisdom continuing to influence fans worldwide. Today, Carol enjoys a more private life but remains a vocal advocate for the arts. She occasionally grants interviews reflecting on her career and the legacy of the Carol Burnett Show. Living in California, she keeps her schedule light, focusing on time with family and close friends. She remains deeply proud of her career, often speaking about how her work aimed to bring people joy and connection, a purpose she feels has been fulfilled. Her influence extends far beyond her active years on television. Younger generations of comedians cite her as an inspiration, and her work continues to be celebrated by fans old and new. Carol Burnett's life story, marked by adversity, resilience, and a triumphant career, serves as a beacon of hope and a reminder of the power of laughter. In interviews, she often speaks of her gratitude for the life and career she has built, expressing a sense of peace with the impact she has left on the world. Although she no longer performs regularly, her legacy endures and her work remains a testament to her immense talent and lasting influence.